When seen from Earth, it's a weird otherworldly phenomenon that some associate with disaster and bad omen. But nothing can be farther from the truth. There's no dragon or celestial beast out to eat the sun, as some myths would have us believe. Today, we'll be looking at the astronomical phenomenon known as the eclipse. But first, we need to answer, what is an eclipse? Well, an eclipse is the phenomenon that occurs when a celestial body, such as the sun, is obscured. This happens when it passes through the shadow of another celestial body, or if another body passes between it, thus obscuring or partially blocking the view from an observer's standpoint. The word eclipse comes from the Greek words eklepsis and eklepo, which means to abandon and also to darken. The most common for us living in the Earth is of course the solar eclipse, which occurs when the moon passes in front of the sun, thus partially covering the sun from the vantage point of Earth. Another type of eclipse is called the lunar eclipse. This is when the moon is at the far side of the Earth, thus blocking some of the light from the sun from reaching the moon. Of course, other types of eclipses are not uncommon as well, as other planets and planetary satellites, like the moon, can technically block each other as well, given the right timing and alignment. Let's talk about the solar eclipse, as this is the most visible from Earth. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes in between the sun and the Earth. The light from the sun is blocked by the moon, and the sun may appear partially or even completely darkened. The blocked light creates a shadow which can be classified into three. The umbra is the part where the moon appears to completely cover the sun and appears completely dark from the observer's view. The antumbra is where the moon is completely in front of the sun, but does not completely cover it, creating a ring of light from the observer's view. While the penumbra is where the moon is partially in front of the sun. Since the ancient times, scientists have been tracking and observing eclipses and planetary motion to a degree where occurrences are accurately predicted for years to come. If you haven't seen one, well, the Earth is always just a few years away from another solar eclipse, so be on the lookout for that. And remember, once a solar eclipse occurs, never stare at the sun directly, and always protect your eyes using safety eyewear. Staring directly at the sun during an eclipse can cause lasting damage to one's eyes. To protect your eyes, you will be needing proper equipment. Sunglasses, polarizing filters, and lenses aren't strong enough to protect your eyesight. You will be needing special solar filters, or at the very least, a welder's mask to view an eclipse directly.